Your partner is constantly consumed by thoughts of you, their mind never wandering far from the image of who you are. Every conversation, every quiet moment, seems to echo your presence, making it nearly impossible for them to focus on anything else. In recent times, you have noticeably shifted your behavior. The way you interact and engage with them has taken on a new form that they simply did not expect. For years, they had known you as a caring, giving soul who was always ready with an understanding heart and a willingness to extend endless chances. Yet now, there is a palpable change. You have started to place yourself at the forefront, reclaiming your space and gradually withdrawing the familiar gestures of care that once defined your connection. This unexpected transformation has left your partner bewildered and disoriented. They are at a loss, struggling to reconcile the image of the selfless, ever-giving person they once knew with this new, more self-assured version of you. In the past, they might have taken your generous nature for granted, assuming it was an inherent part of who you were. But as you shift your priorities, you force them to confront the reality that things are changing, and that the dynamic they have always known is evolving in ways they never anticipated. Amid this internal upheaval, your partner has also found themselves noticing strange synchronicities around them. Angel numbers appear with increasing frequency, random places and casual conversations echo reminders of you in ways that feel both uncanny and deeply symbolic. These moments seem to be orchestrated by some unseen force, a subtle cosmic reminder of the bond you once shared. The signs are everywhere, and they serve as constant signals that the next few months will be crucial. It is as though the universe itself is indicating that this period of transition might hold the potential for reconciliation or, alternatively, further estrangement. Even as you find yourself leaning into your newfound independence, your partner clings desperately to the hope of restoring the bond that once brought you both joy. They are overwhelmed by anxiety and an intense longing to be near you. This is not merely a reaction of jealousy in the traditional sense, rather, it is a deep-seated need to secure their place in your life. Your partner is now grappling with the reality that they could lose you forever if you continue on this path of self-prioritization. The attention you are now attracting from others only heightens their sense of threat, fueling a desperation to regain the exclusive connection they believe should exist between you two. In reflecting on your past together, your partner cannot help but feel the sting of regret. They recall a time when relationships for them were fleeting, moments of enjoyment quickly discarded once the novelty wore off. However, with you, the connection was anything but transient. It was deep and resonant, a bond that became the anchor of their emotional world. The realization that you are no longer as available as you once were has left them reeling, consumed by the thought that perhaps they have taken for granted something incredibly valuable. Every glance at your social media profiles, every memory of the moments you shared, serves as a painful reminder of a mistake they are now desperate to correct. This emotional turmoil has brought your partner to a crossroads. They are plagued by a mixture of regret, longing, and determination. No longer content with the passivity of past behaviors, they now vow to make significant efforts to mend the fracture in your relationship. Their actions, though driven by anxiety and an urgent need to re-establish the old patterns, are also fueled by a genuine love, a belief that what you share is rare and worth every sacrifice. They are prepared to confront their own shortcomings, to invest emotionally and practically in a way that they never did before. Their commitment is a quiet, persistent force, a promise to themselves that they will do whatever it takes to bring back the connection that once defined your interactions. As the days turn into weeks, your partner finds themselves at the mercy of a relentless inner dialogue. They question every decision they made in the past, every instance of cold behavior, and every moment when they failed to act in a way that honored the depth of your relationship. The weight of these regrets is compounded by the fear that if you continue to distance yourself, you might soon be drawn irrevocably away. It is a fear that has them scanning every possible sign, every small token of the universe, for a hint that your connection might be salvaged. In this period of waiting and watching, they are both tormented and hopeful, tormented by the possibility of permanent loss, yet hopeful that a twist of fate might just realign your paths. In this turbulent chapter, your partner has made it clear that they do not wish for you to alter the positive changes you are experiencing. They understand that your journey towards self-prioritization is vital for your own growth and happiness. Yet, in the midst of this self-affirmation, they promise to work tirelessly to rebuild the bridge between you. Their determination to fix what has been broken is not born of mere insecurity. It is a genuine recognition that you are the person they have always longed for, the person who embodies every quality they once cherished and continue to admire. They are now actively taking steps to show you that love, when nurtured with persistence and care, can overcome even the most unexpected shifts. In the grand tapestry of your relationship, this moment of change is both a challenge and an opportunity. It is a test of whether the bond you share can adapt and evolve in the face of new truths about yourselves. While the coming months are fraught with uncertainty and intense emotion, there is also a promise that when hope seems lost, fate may yet have a surprising way of rekindling the connection you once thought was slipping away. Your partner's unwavering commitment, despite their inner turmoil and the many challenges they face, stands as a testament to the profound impact you have had on their life. They are prepared to fight for you, ready to overcome their insecurities and prove that the love they feel is as enduring as it is passionate. Your person harbors incredibly complex and conflicted feelings for you that run deep and are layered with nuance. Their emotions are a tangled mixture of love, desire, fear, and uncertainty, all of which intensify every time they think of you. Despite the fact that communication between you may have recently been strained or that you might not be in constant contact, this person cannot help but hold you close in their thoughts. Every moment away from you becomes filled with reflections on both the joy of connection and the pain of potential loss. They continually weigh the possibility of giving and receiving hurt against the overwhelming need to share their feelings with you. This inner conflict is not merely about the risk of emotional injury, it is a testament to the profound importance you hold in their life, making every decision about intimacy and vulnerability a monumental one. Deep within, they sense an undeniable chemistry that pulses every time your name or image comes to mind. It is as if the universe itself has conspired to create an intricate, unbreakable bond between you, a connection that goes beyond simple attraction. This bond is special and almost inexplicable, transcending the everyday to touch upon the idea of soulmates. They believe that if soulmates truly exist, then you are undeniably theirs. The rarity and intensity of your connection inspire them to strive for greatness, pushing them to become the best version of themselves. They see you as the missing piece of a puzzle, a partner who not only completes them but also enhances every aspect of their life. With you, they feel a balance and harmony that gives them the strength to dream of a future filled with shared victories and limitless possibilities. Yet, amid this surge of passionate longing and genuine love, there is an undercurrent of deep-seated insecurity. Personal burdens, whether they stem from career challenges, financial worries, or family responsibilities, often weigh heavily on their heart and mind. These everyday pressures serve as constant reminders of the vulnerabilities that lie beneath their otherwise confident exterior. Because of these struggles, they sometimes find themselves retreating into their inner world, keeping their most intimate thoughts and feelings hidden behind carefully constructed walls. This self-imposed distance is not a sign of indifference, rather, it is a protective measure designed to shield their tender heart from further harm. They fear that exposing their vulnerabilities might not only risk their own well-being but could also destabilize the precious connection you share. This fear of vulnerability is both a burden and a motivator. On one hand, it makes them cautious and reserved, reluctant to reveal the depth of their emotions for fear of being hurt or misunderstood. On the other hand, it propels them to search for clarity and certainty in your relationship. The thought of losing you, or not being able to fully connect as deeply as they desire, creates a sense of urgency that permeates their every waking moment. They are caught in a delicate balance between the desire to share every intricate detail of their inner life with you and the need to protect themselves from potential heartache. This tension is a constant companion, influencing how they interact with you and how they envision the future of your relationship. Despite these fears and the internal battles they wage, their love for you burns with a warmth that is both tender and all-consuming. Your presence has woven itself into the very fabric of their thoughts, coloring every daydream and every plan for the future. It is not an unhealthy obsession, but rather a natural, beautiful reflection of how profoundly you have impacted their life. Each memory of you, no matter how fleeting, becomes a cherished moment, a beacon of hope that illuminates the dark corners of their worries. They find solace and inspiration in the idea of a life built around your shared connection, where every challenge is met with mutual support and every joy is amplified by the strength of your bond. At times, the intensity of these emotions can feel overwhelming, leaving them with a sense of confusion and vulnerability that is both exhilarating and terrifying. They are navigating uncharted emotional territory, experiencing a depth of feeling that they have never encountered before. The sheer intensity of their love and longing can make it difficult to discern whether they are acting on pure emotion or making calculated decisions for the future. Yet, even in moments of uncertainty, the clarity of their devotion remains undeniable. They are driven by a profound belief that your connection is unique and worthy of every risk, every challenge, and every leap of faith that comes with it. Ultimately, you are so much more than just another person in their life. You represent hope, healing, and the promise of an extraordinary future. They envision a life where your bond serves as the cornerstone for enduring happiness and mutual growth. Even though the path ahead may be fraught with obstacles and uncertainties, the thought of a future together fills them with a sense of purpose and determination. Every plan they make and every dream they dare to imagine is imbued with the idea of you by their side. Your impact on their life is immeasurable, and in their heart, you are the embodiment of everything beautiful and transformative that love can be.